Hey Sheldon, did you ever think that it would be us up here giving this speech when just 4 short years ago we were freshmen sitting way over there? Do you remember our lives in 2009 and 2010? Every girl had their hopes of their boyfriend being like Edward Cullen from Twilight, while every guy was too busy trying to be like Tiger Woods.
Yeah, or singing one of Taylor Swift's top hits, 15, when you walked through the doors on your very first day.
Or singing You Belong With Me after your very first high school date.
Hey, yo, Shelby and Amy. I'm real happy for you, and I'm gonna let you finish, but poor here at Northern's could be nothing without the class of 2012.
Yeah, who's going to be the seniors chanting at the underclassmen like they're worthless?
Well, here we are now in our cap and gown, chanting one last time,
Freshmen, freshmen, you suck. Freshman year was the beginning of new friendships, the new North Star dance team, new schedule, new looks, and the trading of those pathetic silly bands.
But unfortunately, getting up at 5 in the morning didn't do much justice for most of the students or the dance team. Whatever happened to the North Stars anyways?
Too many girls are trying out. They most likely to just cut the team. Don't forget getting dropped off extra early to walk the halls, just to be sure those senior boys saw you. FYI, underclassmen, they don't care.
On that note, what do they care about?
Other than making sure their jerseys look good for Friday night football games.
The view from the top of the stands was terrible. There was no way that we were getting wall seats.
Well, Amy, how did you have a hard time seeing? You were 6 foot freshman year.
Yeah, well, do you remember how excited we got for our first PH versus Northern football game? We were finally a student at Northern who got to participate in all of the exciting events and really get into spirit.
Oh yeah, can't forget those blue and gold knee-high socks and the softy shorts with the paw prints on the butt.
Or all of the tacky t-shirts that we attempted to make with the tie-dye, puffy paint, and gems that would just come out horribly wrong.
Do you remember how out of place everyone felt at your first football game? With all the upperclassmen in their varsity shirts and body paint?
Yeah, and don't be that person at the game who continues to cheer when the cheering is done or adding the extra clap.
And don't think you're getting into Memorial Stadium with air horns and megaphones.
Oh, and you can't forget our first homecoming, spending hours searching for that perfect dress or matching tie. But now, no one even remembers what you even look like.
Also, isn't it funny to see how hard the underclassmen tried to win the slightest thing in Spirit Week?
Yeah, I guess all that complaining and lame arguing at wall building did pay off for the next 3 years to come. No one can forget the unforgettable Finding Nemo, Monopoly, and SpongeBob themes. Nothing got in the way of our winning streak. You underclassmen should be thankful that the competition is gone and that you kind of have a chance to win.
Sophomore year, everyone thinks that they are invincible. You're finally not a freshman. Everyone is starting to throw crazy parties, ignorant to the fact of getting caught, or simply being the cool kid because you got a brand new car.
Shelby, cool car? Everyone can hear you coming from a mile away. I mean, your muffler did fall off in the school parking lot.
Unfortunately, every time I was late getting to school, everyone could hear. I just wanted to skip that Tullander Tree Farm lecture like everybody else.
Yeah. Or freaking out after chemistry class due to the unattractive goggle marks left on your face.
May I add the nasty, overpowering cologne scents that the boys had after gym? Doesn't make you smell manly, boys. You're still 16.
Don't forget the trend of the see-through leggings that every girl wore with a black eyeshadow, teased, knotted, overly hairsprayed nest on top of their head.
That also seems to be the time when bronzer was invented. Gotta make sure your face matches your neck before you leave for school, ladies.
Well, it wasn't only the girls who were struggling with their looks. The guys went through some pretty rough stages as well.
Yeah, only Hunter Potter can pull off those straight leg pants and tie every day.
But no guy's look could step up to Mr. Ben Brock's, though.
I know. Every girl was googly-eyed over him. Parents, teachers, and students.
Overall, getting lost, slipping and falling,
bombing exams, the ugly trends,
embarrassing moments, rumors, and boyfriend drama. In the end, everyone at some point of time lended a helping hand or an ear. We are proud to say nothing tore us down. We are also here together today.
These are the two most crucial years of high school, beginning to mold who you will be for the rest of your life. We are all sitting here together as one today.
No matter if you are 1,000 miles away or just right down the road, we will still always be
The class of 2012.
Now we would like to take a moment of silence to remember Roger Adolph, a former teacher at Northern and the varsity volleyball coach. Sadly, the summer after freshman year, we lost a very important member to our school. Not only was he a great teacher at Northern, but he was a husband, father, role model, and a phenomenal volleyball coach that the varsity volleyball team was very lucky to have.
Roger Adolph was a great man and loved by many. He bled blue and gold and never gave up on his team or students. Mr. Adolph would go out of his way for anybody and anything.
In honor of Roger Adolph, there is a plaque held in the school hallway that is looked at and remembered by many every day. Also, a thank you to Jackson Lankoff for making bracelets in memory of him. As a constant reminder, he is always with us.
Roger Adolph will never be forgotten. Thank you.
And now representing NHS is Ms. Paul Collins.